Andre Ward, he had mentioned Floyd Mayweather. It looks like his next opponent could be Amir Khan or Marcos Maidana. What do you think about what's going on with Floyd?
Man, Floyd is in a good position, and he's been in a good position. He's earned the right to do what he's doing right now. He can pick who he wants to fight. He can decide when he wants to announce that fight. And I think what we're seeing is just a guy that's paid his dues throughout the years. He's earned the position that he's got, and I think either one of those fighters, Amir Khan or Marcos Maidana, is going to be good fights. But it'll be interesting to see who he picks.
If he does pick Amir Khan, you know him well. He trains here.
Yeah.
I mean, what have you seen in him since he's kind of relocated to Northern California?
Well, I think he's more dedicated. I think, the thing about Verge is it doesn't matter how big a fighter's name is. Like, that guy wants to win. Mm-hmm. He's very competitive. He cares about the fighter. And, he just pretty much I think he raised the bar when it came to Amir and the standard that, he expects Amir to train at. And I think from what I've seen, I'm not always around when Amir trains, I try to give him his space and he gives me my space, but I think he's just probably more focused, man, and I think that he's probably training at a higher level than he's ever trained at.
Gotcha. What, maybe qualities, attributes does Amir have that if he gets everything to bring his A game, that he could trouble Mayweather?
Well, I think, speed is always something that you got to look at. I think he's awkward, and I think he hits harder than what guys realize from what I've seen. I've never, contrary to some of the things that are said, I've never sparred with him, but he has an awkward style, but it works for him. It's effective. And again, I think he's hitting harder than what people realize. So just the the awkwardness, the speed, and again the pop that he has, I think can give anybody trouble on any given night.
Gotcha. And I was gonna ask, Mayweather had a tough fight with Miguel Cotto. He got bloodied even. Yeah. Some says, well, he's 35, maybe he's slowing down. Then last year he just looked great against Guerrero. Were you surprised to see that in him still, to where he stepped it up?
Because I didn't look at the Cotto fight like that. I looked at the Cotto fight like Floyd judged it a certain way. He felt like, I'm going to fight Cotto a certain way, and it just made the fight a little harder than it could have been. Okay. And Floyd, being as masterful as he has been over the years, anytime you see a little blood, that's a big deal. But it was just a bloody nose. Yeah. I mean, he didn't take any major punishment in that fight. I mean, he got hit, things happened, but it wasn't like he was getting wobbled and busted up. That's when you get concerned about a guy's age and you start, saying things like he's getting old. But I just think Floyd had a certain strategy, and I think after the fight he realized that, man, maybe I need to get back to boxing. And when his dad came on board, he implemented that, and Floyd showed that at 36 years old, I still got legs. He showed that in both fights against Guerrero, who put a lot of pressure on him. And if Floyd didn't have those legs, the Guerrero fight would have been a lot harder. The Canelo fight would have been a lot harder. So Floyd's reinvented himself 10 different times over the last 10 years. He'll walk you down, he'll box you, he'll stay in the pocket, he does it all, man. So you got to take your hat off to him. So I don't think age is a factor with Floyd Mayweather right now.